is off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of with them lanes, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the, it's a throwaway. I'm riding with some, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. See, I got some bread, so they won't be with us. Bang, hair and nails done, that don't feed. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she like ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Straight out the.
The deciding game of round one in the East. The Atlanta Hawks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Indiana Pacers. It's Game 7, Round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
This series has been a tremendous battle. Now in Game 7, we'll finally determine the victor in this Round 1 war for the East. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Davis. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's Anderson in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, they've got Joel Embiid, and it's Johnson in at the 1. You look at Atlanta, boy, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the air tonight. And you played in this league. What makes Game 7 so special?
Well, just the fact that these are the games you ultimately remember more than most, especially if you come out on top. Everything you've done in your season comes down to tonight.
Now here's Anderson. Kick out to Brown. Offensive board. Duncan. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
They set the pick. Pass to Embiid. The 3, Allen hits the trifecta.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Brown. Duncan, pass to Brown. Nice passing by Indiana here. There's Davis with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Anderson. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
They set the screen. The three, Allen. Can't get it to drop. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Duncan. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Johnson. Embiid, a screen on Anderson. Pass to Rodman. For 3, Allen. Counted from distance. Allen's got 6.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Now Davis. Outside Anderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Anderson drops them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Embiid, a screen on Anderson. Here's Johnson. He gets it in there.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Back to Anderson. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get off a shot here from 20 feet. Jump shot is good.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, he buries it from 3. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Indiana trailing here, and timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Indiana making a switch here. Brown scanning the floor. Clock at 4. And he drops it in from the low post.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Allen outside. Rodman, the pass to Allen. Screen by Embiid. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick and roll sets.
Pass to Harrison. And there's the screen. Here's Duncan. The hook shot. Joel Embiid with the board. The Hawks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Allen outside. Screen by Embiid. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. Good work defensively by Towns. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Nelson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Now here's Allen. He's got 9. Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Brown. Here's Nelson. The 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Johnson, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Davis down low. Allen defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Embiid.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Outside Johnson. Screen by Embiid. The Hawks need to get one up here. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Johnson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Allen. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Harrison. He's scoreless. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rodman with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Embiid gets the double team. Right wing. Here's Johnson. There's the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers making a switch here. Pacers trail by 3. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown passes to Anderson. Antetokounmpo outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. Puts it up. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Davis has got 5 now.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Allen on the wing. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Eaton. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Brunson. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Antetokounmpo surveys. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Brunson with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Porzingis in the post. Davis on it. Here's Mutombo. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Pacers making a change here.
Indiana substitution. Number 11.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Duncan. With the hook shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Skiles. And he makes it. Skiles has gotten his first points in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Harrison. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Pass to Roy. Here's Skiles. A minute 29 left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Blocked! The Pacers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. A minute 9 left in the second. Pass to Roy. Here's Harper. Checked by Davis. Just 4 to shoot. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got this first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside Davis. Pass to Duncan. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Harper. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. They set a pick. Pass to Wallace. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Clock is at 3. For 3, Allen. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Mutombo. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Atlanta Hawks.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Jaylen Brown. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Davis. And it's Duncan in at the 4. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Outside, Brown. Back to Anderson. Left side, Davis. Towns, a screen on Allen. It's Davis with the drive. Outside, Anderson. Over Johnson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Davis. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Duncan. Inside. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Embiid. To the left wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Artest. Still no points. 5 on the clock. For 3, Allen connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Davis. Towns outside. Here's Anderson. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Allen on the wing. Back to Johnson. Embiid, a screen on Anderson. It's Johnson with a drive. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Nice job.
Oh, dang, who reset it, bro?
And force the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
All right, big game 7, man. Computer been riding these boy hard, dog. Giannis out here making catch and shoot threes.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second.
Probably gonna see it. Yep, team tough, bro.
It's a 13-point game. Shoots over Johnson. Davis misses.
I give Tim all the flowers he needs.
Because of how they've controlled the board.
Giannis ain't making no catch and shoot threes, bro. He went like 3 for 3 last game.
Now Johnson. He's got 5. Allen with a screen on Davis. Allen outside. There's the triple.
Ah, that's.
It's rebounded by Indiana.
Oh, he hit that.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
A shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Atlanta. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Hawks lead by 13. Johnson with it. Allen outside. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be setting a franchise.
Ray been putting in that work, but
with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle.
They're throwing a whole feet back.
Something he needs to review with his guys. A minute 53 left in the third. Pass to Duncan. Back to Davis. And here's Brown. Here's the pick. 3-pointer. And Brown knocking down the triple.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently.
That team's stacked, dog. They got Giannis coming off the bench.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. For 3, Allen. Go!
That boy. That boy Ray, dog. He don't see no hands in the face. He's immune to it.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Towns. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch
Get Ray, man.
Here's Johnson. Allen, left side. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's putting
hot.
The exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC
Magic ain't going
back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And 3, Allen. Towns with a rebound. Pacers trail by 15. Harrison pass to Towns.
Oh, bro. That's it, ain't going for that. Davis.
Pass to Duncan. That one goes in. Duncan's got 6.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so it's the Atlanta.
All right, man, let's finish it out, dog.
With a 13-point lead.
No reason we should have been 7
and
games.
they got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their 3-point shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
I go ahead and see how y'all wins, bro.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Anderson finds Brown. Takes a 13-footer. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's our test. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Bad magic.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here's Indiana now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. It's Anderson on the wing. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Allen for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Harrison. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Right out there, 6 screens.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Count it.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's our test. The 3, Allen.
Yo, they lead a man who been torching their lives. Take it.
Incandescent
Take
from
it.
long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Now here's Johnson. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Embiid. 2 on the clock. Fader on the way.
Oh, let's go.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
What is this all series?
Fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo, left side. And that one drops. Atlanta leading by 16. Now Johnson. Allen, right side. Screen by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
And Brown has got the ball here for Indiana. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
GG's, y'all. GG's, man. Let's go ahead and get the bench in there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
These guys get some work in for the next round.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now Towns. Here's the pass to Brown. And
No.
it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
No. Again, it's Timmy, bro. I already know what's
Here's
coming.
Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Cashes in from 18.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Roy. Fires it from 14.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now here's Davis.
Interesting.
Porzingis there for the rebound. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roy, defended by Brown. Here's Roy, puts one up from 19. Ooh, it doesn't go.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Hawks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do. The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes it first. A new lineup here for Indiana. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to West. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Harrison.
Yeah, we on that.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Red.
Yeah, we on that.
And Indiana misses again.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Roy. Oh,
Come
the
on,
Hawks
bro.
again.
Even green.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, the boy gave us K8.
He's perfect from the line this time. Allen! Cash money on the open jump shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah,
Let's go.
That's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And with that win, they'll be moving
Great
on
way to
to
win.
round
Wow,
two.
so
And
good
what a
time.
way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Training tape. Step up in this, that look too fly. Cock the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Judah. Hating blocked by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I scooter. Shot a essay them in my Judah. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampura.
Oh.
It's the top 5 lister, double S drifter. then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles, act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you, the driver inside got a license. They
Oh, like y'all boy got Dallas, man. Crib Paul, sitting them on. That don't look too tough. I think they swept. Swept whoever they just played. Norm Nixon. Key always getting on me about Norm Nixon because saved from making. Lopez and Antonio Davis out here banging. Crib Paul. Well, you got Jason Kidd though, so that should be light work.
That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. So this holding my on the nurses.
In Sacramento, I almost ain't make it, but y'all two. That's tough. That's tough.
And I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. You can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before two. We can hit my go get some. You still wanna kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a good buy. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the out. You still in my delt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad to it. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wildin'. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hit and play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers. With these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself.